It's been on there today. We're gonna go over a video of an Uber driver shot and killed someone, and they claim self-defense, but the family is seeking justice. Let's get to it.
Off the top at 6, breaking news. Local 10 has learned that a teenager who was shot by his Uber driver has died.
And that Uber driver has claimed self-defense. Local 10's investigator Jeff Weinzier has been following this case from the start and has the breaking details. Jeff.
Miles McGlashan taken off life support, passing away at 3:30 this afternoon. He has been in the intensive care unit at Memorial Regional for 71 days, a single bullet piercing his right lung, his kidney, and his liver. The Hollywood Police Department has been protecting the Uber driver's identity, but tonight we know who he is. Those who know him say based on his temper, they are not surprised that this happened.
I just want my son to get better.
That was April McGlashan just days ago as her only child continued to fight for his life. 71 days after Miles was shot, this mother still has no specifics as to why it even happened.
The only conversations I've had with the detective, he has been defensive about me asking the questions that any normal parent would ask.
We should have some answers at this point.
Hollywood police released this heavily redacted report, refused to identify the Uber driver who shot Miles, claiming the investigation is ongoing.
Chris, Jeff Weintz here, Local 10 News. Wanted to talk to you about shooting Miles. You're twice the size of him. Can you tell us what he did?
51-year-old Christopher Bernadelle is the Uber driver who pulled the trigger, shooting 19-year-old Miles, his passenger, November 9th on Park Road across from TY Park.
What could he possibly have done to you to make you feel that your life was in danger?
Hollywood police said there was an argument over a drop-off location. Miles, a Barry University criminal justice major with no criminal record, was going to visit his grandparents. Miles had exited the car, apparently slammed the door. Bernadelle got out. An argument apparently ensued. Bernadelle fired one shot. Police called Miles the aggressor after Bernadelle claimed he was attacked. But Bernadelle's own acquaintances called us, claiming he is a loose cannon with a temper.
Don't you have a side of the story? Why did you shoot him?
When you see his driving record, you may wonder why he was driving for Uber in the first place. Court records show citations for speeding, running stop signs, red light camera violations, careless driving. Records show he was involved in 2 crashes in 2016, cited by FHP in one of them. Progressive Insurance sued Bernadelle for causing another crash. He settled that case.
I would never put my child in a car with an Uber driver that had that type of record.
Nothing to say to his family?
His ex-wife confirms domestic issues in New York, where she filed a restraining order. Those records are sealed. According to an October 2022 police report, an ex-girlfriend said Bernadelle pushed her. She fell and hit her head. He was not arrested, but police did observe a bump on her forehead. Local 10 News has also learned, and Warner Brothers confirmed, Bernadelle was on an episode of Judge Mathis, an acquaintance says, for a road rage case back in 1999. Attorney David Kabillion doesn't know why Bernadelle hasn't been placed in handcuffs.
We have a bullet that entered from the right flank, from the back, and exited his chest. So what does that tell you? It doesn't add up. And we are not getting answers from the City of Hollywood Police Department as to what happened. If you don't want to charge the guy, tell us why.
Hollywood police have said all along they were waiting to talk to Miles to get his side of the story as to what happened that night. Obviously, that will not happen. Again, Miles passed at 3:30 this afternoon. We've reached out to the Hollywood Police Department for comment. We are waiting to hear back. In an email to Local 10 News, Uber says Bernadelle passed all of their background checks. In the newsroom, Jeff Weintz here, Local 10 News.
Well, you all seen it. I just don't know. That dude was just too big, and the other dude was just little. I don't see how how he could have been hurting him or whatever, but, you know, for him to plead self-defense. But I just hope the family gets justice. I hope they get justice. I hope he don't get by with murder. Because I think he was just a bully. I think he bullied him and he murdered him. That's what I think. Well, it's been on Third. Like and subscribe. I'm out.